Okay, so nobody's even gonna question the fact that he's in like a pot or whatever that thing is. Like,
Oh.
first of all, we wouldn't be going through this if he was not in that thing. Like, he could have just literally like climbed up that thing really easily. But no, you know, he wanted to do it the hard way.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
Well, then I guess it'll suck to be you.
If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
First of all, I don't want you to be there. I want you to be all the way at the top so I don't have to see this miserable thing. And second of all, no duh, you're a game. I'm controlling you. Well, I suck. Oh well, that's the truth. Well, bye. Sadly, I was just kidding. Finally!
What? Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Oh, no, you see, I don't want you to record my mistakes, you know. I want you to save the good things, you know, and like, the mistakes can go, you know. Bye. Whew. Out, out, and out. Moving on. Oh, look, 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 look.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Be frustrated.
No.
Let me tell ya, when that happened, I lost it. I literally, I screamed so loud. Like, not that loud, but you know, I screamed loud. I was so mad at this game. I was ready to quit, but I didn't.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress.
Oh wow, thanks for being supportive, you know.
That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
How many times has this happened to me? This literally has happened like 3 times. And hopefully it's the last one, like, last time that this is going to happen. Finally, that took a long time.
In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. Oof, sorry about that.
Although this was really, really painful to watch and play, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me if y'all want me to keep doing these videos like, I suck at get over it. Yeah, I suck at get over it. I suck at get over it part 2. Tell me if y'all want that or not, or what other game y'all want me to play. And see you next time. Bye.